press release was issued by the Publicity Committee inviting applications for media accreditation for this Congress. We have so far received over 100 applications. That involves over 1,100 personnel, but we are unable to grant all the applications, and so we are going to be working with the quota system. We want all media houses who have applied for accreditation to note that tomorrow 4 p.m. all accreditation tags will be ready for pickup at this very venue, the first floor of the VIP section where we came from. And so media houses can send their contact persons to come and pick up the accreditation. We are dealing with applications from across the 16 regions of Ghana, and so kindly bear with us if we are unable to meet your total request, but we'll try our best to at least meet you halfway, even if we are not able to grant your request fully. And so 4 p.m. tomorrow, accreditation will be available. Contact persons should come with identification cards bearing their names and photographs for us to know that you are who you say you are, and indeed you are coming from the media network you claim to be coming from. On the D-Day, Saturday the 17th of December 2022, only media personnel with accreditation will be allowed by security personnel to enter the stadium. And so if you don't have accreditation, don't even bother yourself to come here. And please, we will advise that when coming, even when you have your accreditation, endeavor to come with your identification card as a media personnel for ease of identification at the various entry points. That is very, very important. The second information we want to put out has to do with the media zone for this Congress. The grounds committee will be briefing you about the various segments and who will be sitting where. But for those of you in the media, kindly take note that the entire first floor you see here has been dedicated as a media zone. Already some of your colleagues are setting up their studios. So the first floor you see at the VIP section is the media zone. You will be allowed access to the next floor, but you are to do your setting up your studios and everything on the first floor. Aside these two areas, you will not have access to the other areas, because all the seats you see here will have been dedicated for delegates and other officials that the chairperson of the grounds committee will be briefing you. So we don't want you to have any issues with security or with Congress officials. Just be in the zone that has been allocated for the media so that we can all operate smoothly. If you want to grant an interview to any higher up in the party who may not be in the media zone but may be on the days, just contact members of the publicity committee or Congress officials who you will see in the media zone, and we'll be ready to facilitate that for you, because we will not allow cameras on this pitch or around the days and so on. So we plead with you to bear with us and operate within the confines of the media zone that has been allocated for you. Number 3, there will be officers, as the custom is, officers to register all media houses who will be turning up for the event. And so when you come, make sure that you get the registration officers and register. And for those of you who will be coming from one media house, multiple persons from one media house, let us know the group head, so that if there is anything, we can fall on the group head and reach you accordingly. We will try our possible best, even though the Ghanaian economy is in a total mess. and we are all going through excruciating hardships. We try our possible best to make available lunch and, if possible, supper for you. Water will also be provided, and so when we get to know who your liaison or your group heads are, that will make the whole thing very, very easy for all of us. Finally, for media houses who may need panel members, guests in their studios, either here at this venue or in your respective studios, we entreat you to contact the publicity committee. The members of the publicity committee are here. I am the chairman of the publicity committee. Our co-chairman is Dr. Edwedo Maneboama, former Minister for Communications, and our sister Deputy Director of Communications, Obubia Dakon, is a member. Lawyer Kakri Samoa, our Director of Communications, is a member. Our brother Gideon, our senior brother James Ajenim Boateng, our sister Hartwell, all of us here. So take our numbers. If you need a panel member, please kindly contact us. Our lawyers are on standby, our communicators are on standby, our members of parliament are on standby, party officials are on standby, former appointees are on standby, so that we do that and make the job easy for you.
Sorry, that's where the observers will be sitting. And you will also have to carry a tag in order to enter. If you don't have a tag, you remain outside. Because it's a delegate congress. It's not a rally where we think that we must hit some target or some numbers. It's a delegate congress. Our party, per the records, and you should know this, is the party with the largest number of what? Delegates. At all levels, whether branch level, constituency level, regional level, and national level. Whether election of youth leadership or women's leadership, we have the highest number of delegates. We set the record and others follow. So we are presenting almost 9,000 delegates for this Congress. And like you've been told already, we started from Cape Coast in '92. Went to Kumasi in the Ashanti region, 94. In 96, we were in Sunyani. In 98, we were in Sekondi Takoradi. In the year 2000, we did not have an ordinary delegates congress. What we had was a special conference to introduce our flag bearer. That was the time President Rawlings was exiting for President Mills to take over. Then in 2002, we came to Accra again at the trade fair. 2005, we were at Eridek Hotel in Eastern region. Then 2010, we went to Tamale in the Northern region. 2014, we were in Kumasi in the Ashanti region. 2018, back to the trade fair in Greater Accra. And 2022, we are here again at the Accra Sports Stadium. So this is by way the history of the congresses that we've had as a party for the last 30 years of our existence. Thank you.
Thank you. Any question?
So we just returned from the youth and women's conference in the central region, which was characterized by some level of acrimony. Even though the police is going to be in charge of security, what has the party done to ensure that we don't see such things on Saturday?
As the chairman of the grounds committee has indicated, adequate security measures have been put in place. We are working with the police, the Ghana Police Service. Our internal party security will be here to also complement their efforts.
Minianum, some of us transfer from Dimupa. Na yare ahuru bi enam aduane bi a yedie so emie nya no. Ompese wonye bia. E de na obese se wadi dem kakra. Na ne yenim da. Ya diabetes, diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, cholesterol, any kasiamro so, the Kaka Huninano. Say it to me, your friend, you need me to say Banku, Fufuo, Dokuno, and Pessi, and the Kakahon. It's in Asia Pa, and Koma, true green foods. Yawado, Makobo, Green Health Pharmacy, and a functional medicine center home. So what did me and beer, carbohydrates, no, a yellow. Yeah, you're very healthy. Now, dear the bureaucrat say, what diabetes you, uni bio, udia, uni problem. Me search right. If I say we did true green foods for me, I don't know. Experience.
My poem did a sippy. Me sugar na ne huri koso dinner.
I told you,
ma. Medi fufu, benku, dokuno, tuzafi, eba, any amala. Omuni ane na meka. Sa wo kan enche smart na be.
Dosi mixed flour, alka mixed flour, fufu mixed flour, yummy mixed flour, kajma porridge, alter oats, better oats, clean oats, and the baking mixed flour. True green foods in Sweden. Start to send me anymore. Oh, council, Sima, Naben.
At Diaspora Insurance, we understand the importance of dignified send-offs within Ghanaian culture and traditions. We also understand that you want to avoid the double trauma of your family grieving and not having the financial support to cover funeral expenses when you're not around. With our Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, you can now cover yourself or your family in Ghana or abroad. With no medicals required, we'll accept you if you are under 75 years. Visit our website today or call us to complete a simple form in under 5 minutes. With Diaspora Insurance, your peace of mind is guaranteed.